Affirm that the testimony you're about to give before the committee will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing. Thanks for each of you assenting to that. Sit down, and I'm going to introduce you now before you speak.
Unfortunately, as was disclosed by the FBI shortly after this terrible incident, the FBI did receive 2 separate tips that we now know were related to the shooter, Nikolas Cruz. As the FBI director has made clear, the FBI could have and should have done more to investigate the information it was provided prior to the shooting. While we will never know if we could have prevented this tragedy, we clearly should have done more.
Shooting ATF's process for reviewing and acting on tips from the public had been in place for several years.
On September 25, 2017, we received an email tip from a person in Mississippi who indicated that a person unknown to him posted on his YouTube channel the following text, quote, "I'm going to be a professional school shooter," end quote. The posting was from the username Nikolas Cruz. In response to this tip, the PAL opened what the FBI calls a guardian lead and assigned it to our Jackson, Mississippi field office. Upon receipt of the guardian lead, an FBI agent, along with a local task force officer, interviewed the tipster on October the 2nd, 2017. At the time of this interview, the tipster provided a copy of a screenshot of the subject's post. The agent conducted searches of both FBI databases and open sources. Believing the true identity of the poster could not be determined, the guardian lead was closed on October the 11th, 2017, with no additional investigative activity.
Good morning, Chairman Grassley, Ranking Member Feinstein, and distinguished members of the committee.
A few months later, on January the 5th, 2018, the FBI received another tip by way of a call to the PAL from someone who identified herself as a close friend of the Cruz family. The caller provided information about Cruz, to include the following: statements about Cruz harming himself and others, references to ISIS, that he had threatened his mother with a rifle, that he had purchased several weapons, that he wanted to kill people, and she believed he was going to explode, that he was mutilating small animals, that the caller was concerned that Cruz might shoot up a school. The caller also noted that Cruz was 18 years old, but had the mental capacity of a 12 to 14-year-old. She indicated she was very concerned and had contacted the Parkland Police Department and just wanted someone to look into this matter. Upon finishing this call, the FBI operator conducted a search of our databases and found the closed guardian lead out of Mississippi. The operator then consulted with her supervisor, and the matter was closed. The information was never forwarded to a field office or to any of our state and local partners for review or action.
The overall goal of these projects is to provide guidance to thousands of school personnel, law enforcement.
This is not the kind of news I want to deliver to this committee, to the families, or to the public. But we are committed to transparency in all that we do on behalf of the American people.
To date, NTAC has conducted 444 such training to over 93,000 attendees, and we continue.
When we make mistakes, we will not hide from them, and we are committed, with your help, to doing whatever is necessary to correct our mistakes, and regardless, and so that tragedies like this cannot be repeated.
And then I have a list of the Republicans, and I'll ask Senator Feinstein to give me a list of the order